Hey, Midnight Sun here, and we're going to be doing Challenge Rift 426. We're going to take a quick peek here. We see that most of the stuff has to do with Locust Swarm. So Locust Swarm is going to be our main focus of damage. The rest of these abilities, the Gargantuan, the Summon Zombie Dogs, and the Big Bad Voodoo, aren't really going to be too helpful for us. They're just going to be kind of auxiliary things that we'll activate every now and then. Hex over here, or this Jinx, is going to summon a Fetish Shaman for 12 seconds. That turns enemies into pigs, so it'll be a little bit of a way to stay alive. And then the rest of these abilities are going to be helping our Locust Swarm just a little bit. This one over here doesn't really do anything to the Zombie Dogs and the Gargantuan. All of our items here are going to be boosting the Legacy of Dreams, which is rank 54, so you get the double bonus, but we don't really have anything on here that's going to primarily benefit from that as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. Alright, activate your abilities right away coming in here. Watch out for these enemies right off the bat here. They are very annoying and can kill you right away. Our goal here is to let our Locust Swarm spread around and deal most of the damage. So hang back just half a step and you should be able to kill the enemies that are in here. But if you don't do that, they will take you out. You got some elites down here, so I'm just going to move back in this direction. And again, we're going to let the Locust Swarm deal most of these damage. You can throw down a Hex on them if you want to stay alive a little bit easier. That will turn the enemies into pigs there. And we're just going to make our way to the right and move down here to the next area. Again, reactivate your Locust Swarm if you need to. Watch out for the next set of elites. They should be here in this room here. And I'm just going to be hanging back again like half a step because I don't want to die from the enemies here. So most of our damage is done by this Locust Swarm spreading and causing kind of poison damage over time here to everybody. So if we move a little too fast, we are going to die. The good news about that is as long as you're in a big area, this is going to annihilate all of the enemies around you. So activate on the elites the Hex spell to make it so you stay alive just a little bit faster or longer. Watch out for this elite in particular because he's really annoying with his freezing spell and everything there. And then we're going to make our way to the bigger area over here. Now here's where our skill is going to be doing most of the damage. It's going to spread around and destroy everything here. And for whatever reason, the Rift Guardian in this one is kind of annoying to kill. So I get this power pylon here. And then I want to actually go into this area here at the bottom and then come back and finish off this map over here. So we're going to get this next elite here and make our way down to the left where we should run into two more sets of elites. Just kind of casually firing this area around us. So there we go. We got the next set of elites. Okay. And making sure our Locust is still spreading. Make our way to the left here. We can see now how our Locust is doing a lot of damage around us. Okay. And one of the other pylons that we get in this area is going to be a lightning pylon, which means that if we have the Rift Guardian showing up here, that lightning pylon will do the bulk of the damage that we need to take it out. If you don't time it right and you want to go to the next area a little early and you can't get the damage to the lightning pylon, just hit him with the Locust Swarm and then kind of run away a little bit, kind of hanging back half a step. The Locust Swarm should deal most of the damage to the enemy here. Here we go. We got another one. And we're going to utilize the speed pylon over here to try and get the rest of these elites. Throw down a Hex occasionally if you want to stay alive a little bit more, if this area is looking a little sketchy. We got our next set of elites. And one more to go through over here. There he is. Alright, and now our goal is to get that lightning pylon and kill enough enemies to spawn in the Rift Guardian. So the lightning pylon is up here into the middle, I believe. There it is. So we've got the lightning pylon active, and we should run into a set of elites as soon as we get through this next door over here. Hopefully this will be enough for the lightning pylon to carry through, and we're just going to make our way straight to the right here. Throw down some of our defensive abilities so we can take out these elites. There we go. We got the Rift Guardian in. Again, throw down the Locust Swarm. Let the lightning do a lot of that damage there. And we should be able to take him out. There he goes. 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and see what we did. All right, where are we at? Ooh, we got some fast times here. All right, we're at 19th place. So not too bad. Looks like there's a couple more nearby where if we were just a little bit more efficient, we could probably get up into the top 12 maybe. I'm not sure about beating any time under 4 minutes. That's going to be really tricky to do here. Not to mention this 2 minute and 35 second one. That's a really amazing time there. But that was Challenge Rift 426. I hope this video helped you out. I will be covering Challenge Rift on the EU version later in a separate video, as I didn't have time to cover it today just when it actually releases. So expect that one tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.